Aw, Aaron Rodgers gave me a follow, but what's that hand symbol he's doing? Is he saying I love you? You still think that means I love you? And why does Aaron look so much like this 1800s fella? Must be because he's a time traveler, right? No, I don't think you understand. He really looks like him. So much so that when you put their dumb, stupid mustaches together and you smooth over everything, well, everything is an exact anatomical match. And I couldn't help but notice something else about these two different gentlemen. It's this one. Even though it's an 1800s photo, you could still see that mark right there. That mark that just happens to also be right there on good old Aaron. What an interesting turn of events. That him sharing the exact face and symmetry with a dude from the 1800s and having the same mustache and face and the same marks. In this picture from the 1800s, he wasn't alone. Yeah, he was with someone else. And well, I know Aaron dated Danica Patrick, but no, that was close, but that wasn't what I was looking for. But he also dated Shailene Woodley, and that's a nice shirt. We'll get back to that. Yep, Shailene Woodley, and you might not see it here, but how about here? We getting closer? How about if we smush their faces together and see if they line up perfectly? A little more pouty lips now, and a little bit more makeup, but the eyebrows, the eyes, the facial symmetry, the hairline even. And you know what I noticed? Even though it's a really old photo, I noticed a little blemish there. Like there's a mole, and boy, would you imagine that? What an amazing coincidence. Now back to his Star Wars shirt for a second. You know what I keep saying about stars, right? Well, Star Wars isn't what you think it's about. And if you're new here and you don't know what I say about stars, it's, well, stars are symbolic of fallen angels. And Luke Skywalker and his rebellion against God, he's representative of Lucifer. That's why he has a lightsaber. Lucifer's the light bearer. Star Wars is the fallen angel battle against us and the Most High. And in their version of the story, Darth Vader is God, by the way. And yes, stars are representative of fallen angels. Stars are representative of fallen angels. And who brought all the fallen angels down here? Oh, Lucifer. And who is Lucifer again? Oh, he's the devil. Remember that hand sign? Yeah. You getting what I'm throwing down here? Oh, and his little lady friend? And don't worry, she says it's all going to be okay. And if you think that means okay still, you got a lot of research to do, my friends. Because if you still think they're all time travelers or clones and not fallen angels, well, then they have you trapped in the little bubble they want you in. I've done a video on all of these with evidence. Go check them out. And for the uninitiated, Larry Hagman, Houdini, Mickey Mantle, you know Kobe, but that's Wilt, that's H.P. Lovecraft, that's Alex, someone that created the Pony Express, and that's Jackie Robinson next to MJ. And I don't know this guy's name, but I don't need to, because his name is Aaron. And well, a couple of years ago, this would have brought me great pleasure because I grew up a Bears fan and, well, the Packers, but now I see through that additional divide. And now it just brings me great pleasure because I'm exposing all these angels for what they are. And while I have no more loyalties anymore to teams or states or countries, just to the Most High. And well, Caleb, you're coming real soon, my friend. That's George Gervin, by the way, who ended his career on the Chicago Bulls and was named the Iceman. But of course, it's just for entertainment purposes. I'm sure they're just doppelgangers, and maybe Aaron is just a time traveler, or it's clones. It's definitely clones, and they didn't mock us all by telling us the first thing ever cloned was a sheep, because the sheeple will believe anything. Entertainment only, people.